Okay, please begin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and committee members. Thank you for your patience. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Well, let me go ahead and get started. Once again, thank you, Mr. Chair and committee members. Senate Bill 1262 is a reintroduction of AB 1408 Calderon from 2017, which was introduced in direct response to the shooting death of Officer Keith Boyer of the Whittier Police Department by an individual on post-release. The community of Whittier continues to mourn the February 20, 2017 fatal shooting of Whittier Police Officer Keith Boyer and wounding Whittier Police Officer Patrick Hazel. It was the first killing of a police officer in nearly 40 years in the city of Whittier. Officer Boyer's death not only impacted the city of Whittier, but resonated with cities and towns across California, highlighting the need for effective management of post-release supervision. Senate Bill 1262 seeks to make modest changes to California's post-release supervision law to allow local law enforcement and public safety professionals additional resources to make the best decision in determining the proper response for repeat offenders. Enhancing oversight and transparency within the post-release community supervision would help all law enforcement agencies to be successful in facilitating the transition for formerly incarcerated individuals back into the community. The bill is a reasonable approach intended to mitigate the opportunity for additional tragedies from occurring by closing some of the loopholes that allow repeat offenders who deliberately abuse the system. Let me say that again, repeat offenders who deliberately abuse the system. And those who adhere to the system, that is not a problem. Our goal is to provide an extra layer of oversight to prevent another tragedy from occurring. This bill only focuses on individuals who continue to disregard and abuse the system. Senate Bill 1262 prioritizes accountability to prevent repeat offenders on community supervision and needed oversight information to ensure the appropriate persons receive this type of release, all which are a testament to the lessons learned from the tragic loss of Officer Boyle. And here with me today in support of the bill is Mayor Whittier, Joe Vinatieri, and Jolina Boris with the League of Cities. I respectfully ask for your aye vote, and thank you for your time.
Yes, please begin. You have 4 minutes between yourselves.
Good evening, and thank you so much, members. I'm Joe Vinatieri, and I have the honor and pleasure of being the mayor of the city of Whittier for the past 18 years, first as a council member, then elected as the first citywide elected mayor. On February 20th, 2017, it was a very difficult day in the life of Whittier and the life of the mayor. Our tight-knit community was rocked to its core by the senseless murder of Whittier police officer Keith Boyer by an individual who was on post-community release supervision. And he was known to have some issues with the terms of his release based upon the number of technical violations that he had garnered in a relatively short period of time, 5 violations. The murder of Officer Boyer was felt so deeply by the community that Whittier's then Assembly member Ian Calderon introduced AB 1408 in response to that senseless tragedy. And Mr. Calderon was so moved by the actions of February 20th that for all intents and purposes, he was the sponsor of that legislation. That bill passed this committee and the legislature on very strong bipartisan support. We truly appreciate the strong bipartisan support at that point in time, and we are hopeful to continue that momentum today with the sponsorship of SB 1262. We've worked hard with the opposition in the other house, and it's absolutely not our intent, I want to underline that, absolutely not our intent, to unfairly or unjustly impugn individuals who are doing their best to comply with the terms of release. But our only goal is to provide some additional oversight to the small number of individuals that are flagrantly disregarding their PCRS conditions. So I thank the senator for introducing this very important bill to not only the people of Whittier, but the people of the state of California. Appreciate all the work of this committee and the other committees, and I respectfully request an aye vote. Thank you.
Sure. Mr. Chair and members, Julie Navarez here on behalf of the League of California Cities. Pleased to be here in support and want to thank the Senator for introducing this measure. This is a target approach on PRCS, which provides that if you're on the third offense or if you're creating a new crime, then you would potentially serve more time. It is not intended to go back to the days of mass incarceration or anything. This is just another level of oversight. And we would also want to, emphasize that this is for repeat offenders, something that this legislature has been trying to target this year with retail theft. So we are in support of this measure, and we think it's a common sense approach to provide more oversight and to deal with those and that are doing these repeat offenses, and to ensure that PRCS or probation and parole are provided that additional oversight to get the services that these individuals need. So we urge your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Others in support, please come forward.
Councilmember Octavio Cesar Martinez. I'm in support of this.
Chair and members, Jonathan Feldman, California Police Chiefs Association, in support.
Thank you. Opposition, please come forward. Seeing none. Questions or comments from committee members? Councilmember Reyes. We have a motion to second. Councilmember Reyes.
I'll second.
I want to thank the senator for working with the opposition. I saw that there are a number of those in opposition who removed their opposition are now neutral. That takes a lot of work, and I appreciate you working with them.
Well, thank you, Assembly members. It's really an honor to be here with all of you, because I know each and every one of you that you represent your district and the state of California can join us in this, because here we're trying to make things better for the community and the state, and I think this is a big step forward. We're going to help individuals, but we're going to make sure those who continuously violate the law will seek the help they get and get them back into the system and hit the hearing they need and the opportunity to get back into the system and be given every opportunity to voice their opinions. And with that, Mr. Chair, I guess I'll ask for an aye vote.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion to second. Please call the roll.
On SB 1262 by Senator Archuleta, the motion is due pass to the Appropriations Committee. McCarty.
Aye.
McCarty, aye. Alanis. Lackey. Lackey, aye. Wynn, aye. Reyes, aye. Ting, aye. Wilson. Zabur.
Measure passes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and committee member. Thank you.
No watchers.
But Mr. Glazier is here? No. No.
Add on.